Last time on Like a Ditzy Do. I opened a bunch of packs, got a bunch of cards, and talked a lot about cards. Yeah. And now, the conclusion.
Oh, yes, Pie Family Rock Farm. I was hoping to pull one of these. I am reworking my current pink deck to use this in conjunction with Pile of Presents. So, huzzah. Hey, and a foil Sunset Shimmer. Don't know if you guys are following me on Twitter, but I have made my love of these movies very clear. My love of Sunset Shimmer as a character is well documented at this point, so I don't care if I have this in my collection binder already. I don't care if I ever use it in a deck. I am always happy to have this card in any incarnation. And Octavia. Mostly like this card just because I like Octavia. I like all of the background six, especially after a certain episode. But it's pretty good. Yeah, good white entry if you use a lot of resources. So, cheers. Ooh. Ooh. I either don't have this in my collection binder or I don't have the foil version in the deck I use it. And either way, I'm very happy right now. And my rare is a problem. I'm not thrilled that there are rare problems now, but this is a good one, and I have one in my collection, so I'm sure it'll come in handy. And the original art card for this set, I feel silly not realizing this wasn't a screen grab right away, because I like to think I would have remembered an episode where this happened. Hey, Eliza Doodles. Got another good yellow entry, especially if you're trying to avoid critters. It's 2 for 1, but still that ability I think makes up for it. There aren't really that many resource dismissal cards. It took me forever to realize the point of this card because I feel like why are you helping your friend? Why are you helping your opponent by preventing them from being exhausted? And then it finally clicked. A lot of abilities are triggered by exhausting the friend. So you can actually really hinder your opponent's strategy with this card. So yeah, I might be reworking a lot of decks to start including it. Rumble, good card for blue entry. Exhaust it to move it. Again, and since blue has a lot of cards that let you ready other cards, I think this is really good, especially for a common. Ooh, Canterlot Archive Guard. It's one of those cards where I feel like this should be really good, but I haven't quite figured out how to use it. Still, it's always good to have an extra. And Lily. I love Lily. I will never complain about having too many lilies. When I say I love Lily, it's not just because I love these three flower ponies. This is a fantastic card. Again, especially for entry. Ooh, Sassaflash. This is a nice card to have. I'm glad I pulled it. Changeling Swarm, always good to have. Hey, yes! Again, I am excited. Especially in this case because that Death and Resurrection deck I mentioned that I was building in the prequel. This is the main I want to use. And I didn't have a spare copy. So huzzah, now I can actually build the deck and not say, oh, pretend I have the main or whatever. So yes, very happy. Oh, yep. Speaking of cards I need for decks, I needed more Goldie Delicious. Again, you got a hint as to why in the prequel for this video. Again, I'm really going to reevaluate my lack of using the showdown cards. Especially since this one, gains you action tokens, and purple is one of my favorite colors because it gives you action tokens. Things are starting to look really repetitive at this point, aren't they, guys? Ooh, I just can't decide. Think I needed this for a collection? If not, it's a damn good card to have for a deck. And I will never not love this card. I won't. Stop trying to tell me it sucks. I love it. Fiery Temper, good if you play Troublemakers. This is Cake, one of the best supportive characters. One of my favorite problems. Hey, rare, another rare problem. It's a decent problem. Again, I just don't like the idea of problems being rare. I mean, they are essential for the game. And again, it's not like you don't have plenty to choose from. A varmint barricade. Fantastic resource to have. Ooh, and a shiny, shining armor. Again, I don't know if I need this collection. I don't think I do. But if not, this is going into my Spike deck. And yes, the purple Spike. Because I think he is fun. I made it clear I'm never going to enter any tournaments, right? Ooh, my rare. You've been up all night. This is definitely a handy card. Nothing to be afraid of. Oh, I will never have enough of these. If I run orange, I try to find room for it. Again, especially since frightened is becoming more of a thing. Ooh, I see another foil. Ooh, foil Royal Canterlot Voice. Nice. I am very, very happy right now. Again, I don't think I knew this foil existed. I don't know how I didn't know it, but yes. New in learned lessons, another fantastic rare resource. And it gives you extra action tokens, one of my favorite things to do, and it's really cheap to play. Applejack, this is just a fantastic card to have. So yeah, this box is turning out to be pretty darn awesome, I'd say. Ooh, hey, train tracks. Fun card to have. And Royal Canterlot Voice. Well, again, if Luna is your main, there's no reason not to run this. Well, unless you're, running the orange Princess Luna for Absolute Discord and purple isn't your secondary color. But still, if you have Princess Luna, this card is almost entirely free. And it's good! For A, Chief Thunderhooves. Yeah, one of those cards where I really have to question how rare is he, because I pull him a lot. But he's pretty good, so I'm going to try not to complain too much. Hey, Dr. Hooves. Again, even if I never use this card in a deck, I'm not going to complain about having it, because he's one of the best characters. As for the card itself, I want to say it's good, but holy hell, is it expensive? I mean, yeah, it's a handy ability, but geez, I just don't know. Yeah, things are starting to get really repetitive at this point, aren't they, guys? Hey, ha! I love it when this happens. That brings up a question, though. Someone explain to me the appeal of this card. It enters play exhausted, and you have to exhaust it and put it in your hand to dismiss an exhausted friend. First of all, I don't understand the point of exhausting something and then putting it into your hand. That literally makes no sense to me. But all you're doing is dismissing someone who has to be exhausted already. But either way, it just seems like a lot of steps, and there are a lot easier ways to dismiss something. But this is one of those cards I hear a lot of people talking about. It's like how great it is. So if someone could explain to me what I'm missing here, that would be really appreciated. Either way, I have stuff for Weird Al to sign if I ever meet him. Ooh, Fast Clip. Oh, and one of the infamous banned cards. I understand the logic, and I actually is one of the things that makes me appreciate interplay. But amuses the heck out of me that almost all the banned cards are common or uncommon. I haven't banned any ultra rares, which again is good. It's one of the things I really like about interplay. Yay, more lemon hearts. Yay, Joe. Great orange entry. And great if you love the play pumped. Hey, Fluttershy element. It's halfway decent, again, especially if you're running critters, which, if you're running yellow, you're probably running critters. Okay, apparently I overlooked the rare. Oh yeah, the rare is Go Feed, which is, again, I really got to pay attention to where I'm placing these, huh? This is a good practice run for another video I'm planning to film later. More about that later. Yeah. I don't remember ever pulling the same rare in the same box. Kind of disappoints me, honestly. Hey, Snips and Snails. And Rarity. Though I'm not as excited about getting an extra of this one because I have the foil version from the theme deck. But still, again, I'm going to be building decks for friends. I can give them options now. And yes, Again, I don't get the point of exhaust and retiring a friend, but the ability to basically switch problems at will and then 3 power for 2 action tokens. Yeah, this is one card where I absolutely understand why everyone's in love with. Glad to have another one. Hey, foil version of Fluttershy. That's cool. And Critter Stampede. That's pretty decent. Hey, Angel. And again, I really hope I pull. I think Twilight's the only one I need to pull at this point, so hope I get her. Nothing else. I like the fact that I pull a set. Only 4 packs left. Come on, another ultra rare. Huh. Well, at least I pulled Twilight. And yeah, no ultra rare. This is another card I feel like I need to revisit. My immediate reaction is that I don't like it, but I don't remember what it does off the top of my head, and this video is already running pretty long, so. But yes, Twilight. If nothing else, I like her because she will be super easy to flip. So, yay. Ooh, hoity-toity. The perfect card to have if your opponent runs a lot of pumped. Glad to pull him. Second to last pack. Ooh, foil lily. That's kind of cool. And a rare problem. It's not as exciting when they're not side by side, but hey, foil lily and regular lily. Nice. Okay, last pack. Hairpin, bed rest, scribe scroll, out of control, rumble, purple waters, silver frames, bell tower, and hey, an ultra rare and one I needed for the collection binder. So yes. Also, again, another thing I don't understand, why does everyone rag on the elements? I think they're all pretty awesome, some more awesome than others. But if nothing else, a 7 flip. I mean, come on, guys. But yes, I needed this one for my collection. I'm quite happy with that. And then more Royal Camelot Voice, Monsters Cave, handy if you have to go looking for troublemakers, and Fashion Week.
Hey, how was the gala? How was your best night ever? That sounds like the worst night ever.
It was!
Alright, so that was my unboxing of a box of Ken and White Knight boosters, and overall I'd say it was mixed, because like I said in the beginning, one of my goals was I was hoping to pull most of the cards I needed for my set. And while I pulled two ultra rares I need for my set, I still needed quite a few rares, just the normal rares. And I might be wrong about this. I won't know until I try to go put things in my pages, but I don't think I pulled any of the rares I need. I can't remember. I might even be contradicting what I said during the unboxing. You know, a lot of that was stream of conscious. I don't remember everything I said. So that's kind of frustrating for me. But on the other hand, I pulled a lot of solid cards. And I know I mentioned once or twice I pulled cards that I actually needed for decks. So that was rewarding. I remember getting really excited about that. So overall, I'd say it was a good box. And again, for the price I got it, I'm gonna try not to complain too much. 45 bucks is a good deal for a box of anything, really. So yeah, that was my first unboxing video. It was definitely a learning experience. I am going to keep a lot of this stuff in mind. I might have to buy a new type of tripod because as part of a special announcement, I'm going to let you guys know that September is going to be a theme month for Like a Ditzy Do. If you've been following me on Twitter, you'll know that I am extremely excited for the release of Equestrian Odysseys. to the point that not only did I pre-order a booster box alongside of the theme decks, I have decided that I am going to dedicate the entire month of September to the set. Instead of doing one video a month, I am going to try my best to do 4. Every Friday in September, I am, knock on wood, I am going to release a new video all about the new set Equestrian Odysseys. First Friday in September, please join me as I begin Odyssey through the Odysseys. But until then, I'm the Nate Dam Z, and I have a lot of cards to sort, like a Ditzy do.
At the gala of the royals, they will meet fair rarity. They will see I'm just as regal at the gala. They will find him, my Prince Charming, and how gallant he will be. He will treat me like a lady. To